Greetings all, Frog here. Let's play some Factorio. Mostly efficiently. It's all about combinators at this point, just seeing what kind of craziness we can do. Like, this whole area is pretty cool. We can expand these as far as we need to the south. I'm not going to need to expand this. I just don't. This is kind of landlocked, so if I wanted to create more of the plain old wire, I'd have to probably create it somewhere else. Or repurpose and reconstruct, which I don't really want to do at this point. I think 4 will service us pretty well, because the 3 will handle those 2, and then that 1 will handle everything we need for this and this, basically, is the way I look at it. So we just have another 54 to go, and then we can finish the reconfiguration of this and then test it out for a whirl. Science is sciencing, so that's good. Oh, I've got inserters. That's nice. I want some. Inserters and wires. Give me all this stuff. Ah, it's lovely. Look at all that stuff I have. Science is sciencing. These green guys are going to make smart inserters now. Green and red science are being produced, so obviously all of this is done. We're just waiting. Oh, batteries too. Shoot, batteries aren't in the loop yet. I need 100 batteries. I've got them on me, right? Yeah, okay. So here you go. I have half of those. I do have to insert batteries into the loop at some point. And that could just be as easy as putting a requester chest here, doing a quick little whatever. Actually, yeah, I probably don't even need it up there. Just put one down here, have the little mass for it. But we'll do that later. If I remember. Okay, I need a bunch more of these guys, which are not being made anywhere on the loops either, so I have to add them. I could... What do they need to run? Cables and circuits. Cables and circuits. Cables and circuits. That's amazing. They could come down here, too. I could make a counter loop over here. Have it run around, or just make it, part of this loop. Have those 2, and then the 3 things, because everything just needs cables and circuits. It's amazing. It's exactly what I'm going to do. We're going to expand southward. Southward? Southward. Okay. You're going to go down. Okay, so we could just do the 2 and then have another one over there. Because we could go back to back like this. You would be these guys. You would be these guys. Right? And then just not make the constant... I don't need the constant combinators being made continually for me. Right? 1, 2, 3. Here? Ah, that was a good guess. Because, frankly, I need the 1. So this is good. So yeah, we're going to take all that. We're going to do some more math. We're going to take the number of those plus those. We need 2 more math machines to make this work. All right, because we're going to have to add. Oh, I thought I had waited the right amount of time, but obviously I had not. Okay, so we need to take this one away. So we're going to add those to that to get where. Then we're going to add... No, because if I just put them both together, it'll be... Because if I just put them both together, they will add themselves. I don't need a separate one for that. So the output of both of those goes into there. They're going to add together. So you're going to take the total of these plus these and give us copper cable. So that's going to do that. That's going to be brilliant. Okay, fine. You want me to be close? I'll be close. You come into here. So now that'll take those 2 things, they'll add in together, it'll give us the right amount of those. They'll come down, they'll join the loop. Bob's your uncle. And then the circuits will come down from here. So let's do the math on the circuits. So we need, how many math? So we need 3. So we need 3 to make this work as well. And then we need just 3. So 3 of each. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to make a bunch. 5, 10, 10 of each, just to kind of tide us over. But we need the 3 of each to be able to do this. So what we'll do is we could have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get you out of the way. We're going to do maths. 1, 2, 3. And then the actual support thing to go in. Let's see how we can power this. that would get everything. So we'll just do that. And then 1, 2, 3. Okay. Copy that. You'll be on top, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Need that. Copy it down to here. You're, however, going to be green circuits. Okay, so math. We need to combine. What if I made that? What if I had them output something else and then put it along the wire? Then I wouldn't have to do the math again. That's better. You're going to output yellow. You're also going to output yellow. You're going to take yellow multiplied by alpha. Alright, so then we've got yellow going on. Come on. No, you know what? Don't do that. I've changed my mind about the color. We're going to do green along the way. So that creates yellow on the green network. Ah! And that's going to be our input for this. Okay. You're going to take yellow multiplied by alpha. So we just got to be careful. So the output of this now needs to come into this as well. So we're okay with that. It's just backward a little bit. So we're okay with that. 200 yellow is our current signal. So it would take 200 of these guys in. Because it's all 1 to 1, yeah? Ooh, this one's 5 to 5. Oh, ha ha ha. Ha ha. There's an extra step. Okay, so you're going to undo this. And undo this. And put in our extra step. They're both times 5? Yes, okay. So you're going to take the input of this, which is yellow, multiply by 5, and then output yellow. Now this will go in. So you can go into here, and you can go into there. Cool. Now it's right. Now we'll have the proper numbers. So we take all of our yellow signal, multiply by alpha, and then we'll go. So the output of this goes into this inserter and to this comparison machine. That is the box. You are part of the master reset network, which is not actually going to get mixed up with this one, surprisingly. You are going to send the reset for that. You're already going where you need to go. You need to go to here. And then we need this wire like so. I don't know if that actually connected. 102 goes to 101. Okay, cool. Now it's connected. So that's everything we need for that. Let's copy and paste some things. We're going to copy you to you. We're going to copy you to you. And then add the whole alpha thing. Cool. Slow it down. Make sure that we can actually get what we need into here before it goes flying off to there. I mean, it's 1 to 1, right? It should be able to keep up. God willing. Right. You are connected into that, so that is correct. That's connected into this. That is correct. 10 and 11 is not going to be enough. Each of these need 2, so I need 16, so I need 6 more of these. You need 4 apiece. And then you just need 2. You need 1 set for each of the maths, and then you need 2. So these actually only need the 2 because I don't have to do the math. And then we could do 1 set of maths for these in the middle, probably. And then split it out to both sides. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so boom. 1 through 4. 1 through 4. And just kind of split these so we can... Excuse me. Thank you. 2 Because I can do that, except you should go the other way. And then we'll do the 2 and 2. I'm not sure they'll be able to reach, actually. We'll find out here. Let's do the math right here. And we've got the 2. I don't think they're going to be able to reach. Oh, I can't reach that one. It can. It can reach the output of that one. So I might just have to reverse those. It's getting dark. That will cover all of the inserters. We can cover the maths. If we do this. Not thrilled by it. It's kind of feels like a waste. It's not a waste, but it feels like a waste. Okay, we could bring the red wire through here, but then we have to bring the reset network. So we're going to come through here, actually, since this has already got it. It's got the weird green network, though. I don't like that. I kind of want to get rid of that weird green network. One of them is not covered by this. That's funny. This is the ultimate in laziness. We're going to do that. I ended up with an extra one of these somehow. Actually, we only need one. They won't be close enough. Unless I change the order of them. Because the set reset switch actually could be back here. That doesn't need to be that close to these. Let's do that. So we'll put the set reset switch back here. Because then I only need the one, because I just have to take the number and multiply by 5. But I need one for each. Yeah, I just need one for each, actually. So, hold on. Let's go back. Sorry. I'm one of those guys that hates watching it. Oh, I should do this. No, let's go back and do this. And it drives me nuts. But I'm going to do it anyway, so sorry. Well, it would look nice and balanced that way, wouldn't it? So there we go. Alright, that's all those guys. Alright, so we need 8 more of those, and 2 more chests. 4 more chests, rather. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That'll get me the bottom numbers. Exporting. Let me just export. That's no big deal. Alright, so those are exported. You need to pull, you're going to pull a lot of stuff now. You're going to filter out these guys, and then we're also going to filter out these guys, because they just need to go. They'll have to do a wider lap around the takeout area, but that's alright. I mean, that's just how it works. Or, I could change these guys and have them come up with this. Just bring everything out here. Because that's basically what I'm doing. Because I'm going to filter these out. Excuse me. I don't need any sort of special chest for that. Because I will filter. So yeah, so if I'm going to filter them out here, I might as well just filter everything out. We'll just put it through. Alright, so I don't need this filter to look like that. And we just need to add 1 each. Because it doesn't matter if they loop around that a couple times. It's not going to be an issue. By the time they start getting produced, they're going to be out of there anyway. You copy into here. Just going to restart all that. Back to the basics, back to the bones. Thugs, and the harmony. Oh yeah. See you at those crossroads. We need 2 of these guys. One of these guys. Alright. So copy that to here. You are going to act as the input for that. You are this one, so the red wire network has to come into you. And you come out like that, because you are doing this and that. You go there. You go here. And here. And then the chest is the other input to that. Alright, so now theoretically, this should work. Oh, right, now I can flip this. This is cool. This is cool. This is cool. Copy that over to that. And then, where are you doing your math? You're doing your math here. That's that number of that, and that number of that. So we don't need these two anymore. Yes, we did need those two. Alright, so let's get this done. Wire into that, wire into that. Wire it into that. Okay, your alpha. How am I going to need to know how much copper wire I need? Well, because it's in the order, right? It's the only place I'm making copper wire. So it's in the order. So just take from the red wire network into that. Right, that's why I don't need both. Darn it. Why don't you let me just do that? So you take the total number of wire into here. You're going to take what's in the chests, which that connection should already be there. And you can compare them together. Sure hope that's already there. You're going to do the alpha, and the output of this has to go into our reset switch. Now the only problem is we have to divide it in twain. Yeah, so get rid of this. Get rid of both, actually, just to make sure the wires are reset. We're going to take from the red wire network into here. You're going to take the total number of coil that we need. You're going to multiply by, you're going to divide by 2. Because that's what we need. Because if we need 4,000, it takes, you get 2 for every piece. So you need 2,000. So you're going to divide that by 2. And you're going to output the copper plate. Then you're going to take the copper plate. No, copper plate, please. And create the dummy signal. Alright, so your output has to be your input. Then this is completely unused by that because we're just going straight back to the network to figure out what we need. Good. But we will need this output to come into apparently nowhere. This output will need to come into here and here. Cool. Alright, so that should be that. That should be everything. We don't need this here anymore because they'll never get back onto that. We do need an inserter here. So that will handle that. Probably should be a fast inserter though, honestly. We got the inserter there. So those 4 things will come back onto the loop. That will come as it is. These will export here. So basically these 2 will gain priority here, but the rest of them will just leave, which is fine. Probably is fine. I don't know. I'm a little nervous about that. Oh, I'm doing a little bit of a stretch. I apologize. I could have waited another 2 minutes to do it after the video, I know, but sometimes you just gotta stretch. Anything else we need to wire up? Well, we need to wire up all of this, but, I mean, in terms of getting this loop started, because I don't need these until all of this is done, you know? I think that's all I need. Oh, this isn't expandable now because of this. I need to move this over by 1. Or I could just move this over by 1. Yeah, if I decide to expand that, I'll just move it over by 1. It'll make it look cool. It's not like you lose any compression anyway. I lost another one. Come on. No power, huh? There you go. Well, I think that's all we got for today. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, click the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel to stay updated on everything as it happens. And until next time, cheers.